Alrighty, welcome back everyone. Hopefully everyone is doing well. I finished up an endless run earlier today, so I figured that once I actually get on the right window, here we are, oops, I'll start a brand new endless run. Show off the team selection, show off the preparation phase for it, all that good stuff. We don't want Pokerogue, we want favorite. My carry of choice is Regigigas. I love doing the entrainment strategy. I think it's pretty solid just in general. I love the consistency it gives against pretty much anything other than Slitherwing. Even Slitherwing is definitely dealable. Like, you definitely deal with it. Next up, we bring Fennekin. Fennekin has access to Magician to help you steal items, but it also gets Psychic Surge later, which helps against priority moves. You don't need the Magician. It's kind of just a nice quality of life. You can use other things that have a passive of Psychic Surge. Psychic Surge. I believe is which I believe is Losis also can get it. Here we go. So Jinx can get it. Jinx and Smoochum. Celebi, that's gonna be expensive. Spoink can get it. Solosis. I think Solosis also gets some other nice things to have. So yeah, you could just go to like the Sandstorm decks and get it. But I like Fennekin. Next up, we're going to take Teddiursa. This is our early game Honey Gather mod, just to help us with money. And then it turns into a runaway Pokemon. Pretty standard. And then Pumpkaboo is next. It gets Pickup. Starts with the Ghost type, but also has the lore ability Illuminate. So this will help us get items early on, and later on, we will fuse a no-guard Pokemon with this, and this will become our stalling Pokemon. After that, we get Yamask. Yamask has the very good passive of Purifying Salt. It also gets Heal Block, which is something very helpful to have against bosses. Later on, we will fuse this with a Sturdy Pokemon to give us Purifying Salt and Sturdy. We will also have a handful of damage over time abilities, Leech Seed, Salt Cure, Soak, and Heal Block to help us tear through bosses. Round it all out, we bring Smeargle. It gets Dark Void. Dark Void's very, very good on your stall Pokemon. So we bring that along as well. That's our team. Some unlocks to be sure. The Dark Void Egg move for Smeargle is the most important thing there. The Yamask, once it's passive. Pumpkaboo, once it's passive as well, but that's about it. You don't need anything else, so once you get its passive, it's helpful. Make sure you have a speed nature on it, though. The Teddiursa wants a Honey Gather and Runaway. You don't have to have Honey Gather. You need some sort of Runaway mod. Zigzagoon is another very common one as well. Fennekin, you don't need Magician, but Psychic Surge is super helpful. And because this is an entrainment strategy and we're using Regigigas, we also want to have Normalize and Scrappy, which is the hidden ability and passive. So just things to keep in mind. Alright, before we get started, that way it's not complete grinding, we'll start hatching these guys. I've saved up quite a bit. I was thinking about saving them to the end of the event, but I'm like, nah, I don't want to lose out on anything. Rare Candy early on. Early on, we just want to get ahead of the curve on levels. I will actually do some rerolls early on. I mean, floor 2 Amulet Coin. That's actually huge. I've literally had runs where I've gone a couple hundred runs without it. I'm really hoping I chose Endless. Find out here. I'm going to be very disappointed if I didn't. I did choose Endless. Fuck me. That was such a good start. That was such a good start. Alright. I just went over why we choose all this. I'm not going to do it again. What are we missing? Pumpkaboo. We had an Amulet Coin. It was such a good start. Alright, maybe we'll get it turn 2 again. Man, I was so happy with it. Yeah, I'll take that now. Early on, I could actually pair Regigigas next to the Pumpkaboo just for Illuminate. Get more double battles until we get our lures up and going. Excuse me. Alright, bunch of eggs. Nothing new. Tier 2 Fuecoco, Tier 2 Wattrel. But we already had them. Take Lumberry. Frickin'. Yeah. Unfortunately, we don't have Psychic Terrain yet to stop all these Meowths. And they only target him. You do not need candy jars. In fact, I highly suggest not taking them. Get a little more for Land's Wrath, yeah. The only thing about having Pumpkaboo up front is you don't want it to get knocked out, because then you lose your pickup. But we still need some candies on it to get eggs for it. Fennekin doesn't need them. Nothing there either? Yeah, Tier 1 Zangoose. That was it. Okay. I'm going to take the Master Ball. There is something to be said for Dynamax Bear and just get out of the pool. You're right, yeah, I'm going to get out of the pool. We shouldn't need a Master Ball for a while. Hopefully I don't regret that, but... we'll see. IV Scanner is good to get out of the pool early on. You can always hold down Shift if you have IV Scanner. You could turn like IV Scanner pop-ups off, but then hold down Shift and see like the color coding on the nameplates. If like a stat is gold, that means it's best and you don't have it. Just something helpful to keep in mind. Some things we're looking for early on are the Roar TM and Thief TM. Wide lenses as well. I'm going to put it on Yamask. Maybe you should have taken Razor Leaf just because it's a spread move, but we have Land's Wrath that should be one-shotting things for a while. Except if they resist it, of course. Yeah, we're not going to be able to one-shot things through resist for a little while. Man, we had a Amulet Coin turn 2, and we did it in the wrong mode. You know what? I'm gonna do this. Okay. That's actually huge. Hold up. That's actually incredible. Tier 3 Cyclizar and Tier 3 Galarian Ponyta. Alright. I gotta be happy with that. Blah. Yeah, I've gotten 3 new Tier 3s from the eggs I've been hatching. I've saved up. Yeah, I'll go Leech Seed just to have it. Calcium doesn't do anything. We want proteins. Let's take that. We couldn't reroll. Yeah, I'll just keep taking that. I'm not going to risk it. Yeah. More rare candies. Just to try to help us KO things. Again, the hardest part about Endless is early on. That is by far the most difficult time. If you get past, like, the first 50... Like, if you get past Eternus at 250... with, like, a solid plan, it's generally a good thing. That's fine. Unfortunately, we haven't gotten any, like, even Silk Scarves, Proteins, Soul Dews, or anything yet. Might need, like, an X attack going into 50. And hope we don't get something that resists normal types. I'm gonna do this now. Carbos. So you definitely want Carbos. They're the most valuable vitamin. Because you want a bunch on Regigigas and on Pumpkaboo. So many. I mean, I might as well just take it, yeah. DNA splicers this early on is huge. Pumpkaboo here. This is actually amazing. Don't need conversion. One sketch. What do we say this? Yeah, that's actually pretty amazing. Now we're looking for things that have soak. Which can be Psyduck. Like, because we're right here. It can be Psyduck. Cool. Now, if we find another DNA splicer, we already have a piece for it. No, nothing here. Any natures? Nope. Any IVs? Because I used up all my luck earlier. None left for the eggs. That's alright. I'm going to take a charm here. So the ideal situation would be us finding a Greninja in here. Or a Froakie or something like that. Yeah. I have the Pokeballs, and I'm going to need candy on this at some point. So. Gonna keep using it. No, wrong starter. We get to 450. I'll hatch more stuff. Into the construction site. Crap. Sweet Scent. We're going to keep Twin Beam because it works better with Magician. At this point, I'll start putting Braixen back out. That's what I get. Alright, never mind. Like, alright, at least they can help augment some damage. Nope. Pterodon. Healing Charm, sure. I'm actually going to get rid of this because we don't, like, I don't want to lose too much off of pickup. Well, Dojo's a little spooky, but at least it's not power plant with discharges. Nope, nothing here either. I mean, there's that, but... Alright, no new natures. Just looking for IVs. Nope, okay. Just do this. Want to make sure it has a citrus berry before the fight at 50. Because it's got like nothing else. What do you have? I mean, a Lucky Egg is really nice. Okay, doesn't resist. Okay. We get outsped, but not a huge deal. Again, the early Lucky Egg will definitely help. Is that an Endure token? No, protection. Okay, I'm like, please tell me it's not an Endure token first thing. I'll just take that for now so I can do something. Oh, no. Yes. Soak is important. I'm going to take the Soothe Bell. Start getting candies faster for Regigigas. Because we need, I think it's 6? Yeah. I'll take the XP charm. Again, we're just trying to stay ahead of the curve. That should get us an extra. Not the cave. Put this back out for the lore until we get another actual lore. Sure. Blah. I mean, Ironhead's not bad, but... That's not great. There we go. Oy vey. And an Uxie this early on. Nope. Okay, we should be good. Salt Cure is also really good early on, probably better than Soak, so if we see a Garganackle. Although back in the lake means there's always a chance. As soon as it comes in, it goes down. I feel so bad, but it's just like, just trying to get it to help. We haven't gotten any damage boosting, like no proteins or anything yet. Not even a Silk Scarf. Greninja, that's amazing. That's so good early on. We just have to not kill it now. Perfect. That is by far the best thing we could have found. Especially this early on. I've literally gone 1,700, 1,800 floors without finding one of them. So that's pretty amazing. No, I'm just going to keep it. Oops. There we go. Soul Dew, that's some damage boost. Okay. Must have gotten hit by muddy water when I didn't see. That's going on Dark Void. Some of these Quagsires being the one that can ignore them. Back to construction site. Unreal. Don't need on that. Okay. Take a Mystical Rock to put it on Delphox for the increased Psychic Terrain turns. There's a Lincoln Cord. Okay. Get that evolved, and now it's just out of the Great Ball tier pool. Fuck. Could be a long, drawn-out fight. Jeez. Hate construction site. So much. We did get a Lumberry, though, so we can put it on the Regigigas. Yeah, I'll Peach it instead of Fiery Dance. That's fine. Yeah, that's a lot we can get out of it. Maybe Citrus Berry there, but... There's Soothbell and Factory. Factory, we want like nothing but Magmars and Electrics. Porygons aren't bad either. Alright, this gives us more damage. Okay, I tried. Yeah, I'm gonna take Rogue Ball. Alright, we're okay. I was looking for a Terra Orb, but Terra Orb also drastically helps our damage. Multi-lens, that helps get around any Endure tokens we might see later on. Yeah. Okay, just trying to stay on top of... You stay there. There we go. I'll take a rare candy, sure. Citrus Berry, don't need it. Reroll. Well, back to the lake, even though we don't need anything here. Like, normally it would be all about the Greninja. We already caught one. Okay. Man, no tier 3. A regular shiny Regigigas. Blue shiny Zekrom. And that, okay. And last one, Cosmog, okay. That's, at 100, I'll go back and buy some stuff. I mean, right now we can get the Regigigas. Actually get 2 of them. Love the Egg Pity system. Take the nugget. There's that. Cool. Thunderbolt's kind of nice to have. Overheat. Ooh, we don't need that lore, actually. I'll reroll once. I'll take the Rogue Ball. Ow. We're good. Man, Scrappy stopping Intimidate is such a nice thing. Okay. Citrus berry. Still don't need that lure. Roll once. Slumberry? Not good. We don't need to put it on that, actually. It has purifying salt, but... Still don't need it. XP Charb keeps us ahead a little bit. Cool. Fine. Best thing there, unfortunately. Delphox, we have a speed nature on Delphox, so it does start outspeeding Regigigas at certain points. Eternatus, Crydon, Miraidon. Okay. Roll once. Nope. Man, I'm really missing that floor 2 amulet coin we had. Because we're re-rolling pretty heavily. Maybe I should grab the X speed, but... I'll grab the X speed here. Just in case. Oh, okay, yeah. That's what I was worried about. We got it. Alright. That's a big help. Well, before we do that, let's go... Don't think we can... Yeah, we need 5 for that. Crydon we can get. Miraidon we cannot. These don't have variants yet. We know Zekrom we probably have enough for. Because we hatched a tier 2. Yeah, we can actually get 3 of them. Can we get Rusherum? Kyurem we need 9. There's Zekrom. Rusherum, no. Okay. I'm not going to bother going through my entire list of things I might be able to get. But, we'll go back to here. Start pulling these. Get a couple of these. Alright. I should try to take advantage of Delphox being a little bit faster and try to have it steal, like, be on the lookout more for, like, golden eggs, lucky eggs, and stuff like that. Silk Scarf for sure. Nice. That's a big help. Nothing there. Okay. Anything to help us boost our damage. Or roll this once. Mega Bracelet. Okay, so Mega Bracelet and Dynamax Band are gone. Which is good. One second, guys. Alright, sorry about that, guys. We're back. Not a whole lot happened, but... Yeah, I'll grab this, just because the Max Lure would expire before that. Okay. Nope, nothing new. I don't expect really anything from vouchers, if I'm being honest. Vouchers are just kind of a roundabout way to get more candy. But hey, might as well use them. You never know. Don't need candy jars like I talked about earlier. We'll just reroll once. I didn't see what this token was. Shouldn't be a huge deal. Full heal. Okay. We're not relying on statuses anyway. That's probably the token I am worried about the least in general. I should have just flamethrowered. Yeah. Wasn't really thinking. I was just on autopilot. I mean, I'll take it. Yeah. Our other lures are starting to run out. There's one back. Darkest Lariat's pretty good. It ignores defense, so I'm going to take it instead of Storm Throw. You can also get something like Gigaton Hammer later if you have room in your party, but... Like, if you have room in your party and don't need to fuse. I didn't think I was going to get through that, but... Sure. Speaking of, I mean, again, we're waiting on DNA Splicer for map block. That's what we're waiting on. Take the Relic Gold. Sure. Okay, we got the Silk Scarf. Yeah, nothing there. 3 Relic Golds in a row sounds pretty good to me. Imagine if we actually had Amulet coins for them. Shiny Charm? Alright. You know what? The Rhydon might have Lightning Rod. There was a Roar TM we could have used. I forgot to keep an eye out for Roar and Thief. Calm Mind. No, I'm not going to see it again for a while. Okay. If it wants to KO itself, it can go for it. Blue Shiny Altaria. Kind of neat. Nope. Yeah. Ooh, that's not a great floor. Incinerate is such a pain. Yeah, we want to keep the double battles going. I'll take a Reviver Seed. Yeah. Had to be sure we still had lures, but... Alright, well, we got 2 multi-lenses already. Sure. What about those? Roll once. Okay. We're gonna take the memory mushroom and put it on Greninja now so we don't have to try to buy it later. Take an Ultra Ball. Okay. If we go down here, it's not the biggest deal. Just lets us put Regigigas in the front spot. Oh no. Delphox is doing fine. Yeah, we're gonna try to steal from you. Okay. I'm going to skip the HP up for now. Lock Capsule. Huge. Would be better if we had any sort of, like, Golden Punch. Or, Amulet Coin. But, for when we get them. That was another Roar TM I skipped by accident. Enigma Berry. Yeah, what's going on, Scoom? Yeah, it is massive. I actually had a run earlier where I got an Amulet Coin at floor 2 and then realized I was in Classic mode. We also got a Greninja super early and found early DNA splicers, so we already have Map Block or Dark Void on whatchamacallit. Gorgeist. Yeah. Yeah, it's still massive. I'll just have to figure out how to use it the best. And roll once. Alright, one more. Sure. But no, it's been pretty good so far. We have like 4 or 5 silk silk scarves as well. What are you up to, Night Scoom? Oh. If he goes down, oh well. Yeah, I'm fine with that. Get Reggie out first. So Steela, Pheasantipity, Mr. Hands, Iron Leaves, more trace. Don't need our scope lens, so we'll roll once. Fuck. Yeah, just take that. I'll actually take the XP charm. I could be a little greedier, but I don't mind staying ahead just a bit. And we also have 2 multi-lenses already, too. Yeah, it's been a pretty fortunate run so far. Sure. That's relic gold. Spent 20 grand to get 31. Okay. Friggin' sandstorm. Man, you have like everything. Yeah, let's roll once. I'll take the protein. Swagger, no. Berry pouch. Nice. Is that 6? That might be 6 on, what's his face? Yep. Cool. Take another Soothe Bell, actually. Don't need our scope lens. I'll take a Master Ball. DNA splicers would have been great, but that's okay. Just to keep the double battles up. Man, Slowbro is actually a good find if we didn't already have Greninja. It gets Curse and Disable. Got the lucky egg. Nice. Wiz Cash has the Citrus Berry. I'm actually fine with you keeping that for now. I don't really want a Quick Claw. Yeah, what's going on, Evie? How you doing? One more. Alright, I need to start just saving my money for whenever we can lock something in. Just got Pokemon. I don't know anything about Pokemon packs anymore. So are Holos bad now? Back to the graveyard? Alright. Used to be I was psyched to get a holo. But granted, that was when I was in like 3rd grade. Healing Charm. Oh, okay. I know what an EX is. The little bit I played TCG Pocket. Well, sorry to hear it. Do you open them just for fun, or do you try to make a profit off of them? Spectrier. If we don't KO it, I'll catch it, but... Never mind. Regigigas is just too strong. Good problem to have this early on. Yeah, just take that. Twin Beam, we'll get there. You open them for fun, but it's been... Oh, yeah, I heard they're getting really bad. Which is just too bad, but, like, what do you do about it? That's kind of the big thing, is, like, what do you do about scalpers? Oh, and what's that? What's your huge flex? Two bubble. This thing? I take it it's pretty... First of all, that ability seems busted. That ability seems so good. I don't know anything about the power level of Pokemon TCG anymore, but just like... potentially up to 3 extra cards a turn in your hand. That seems ridiculous. Wait, 180 hit points? How high do they go now? Oh boy, yeah. I remember like 120 was huge when I was playing. I gotta reroll this once. I got Nugget. Forgot about even. That's ridiculous. What did I have? What was my bet? I don't need pocket. Was this it? No. Forget which version I had, but it was at like 160 and I thought that was insane at the time. Alright, that. Aw. Yeah, that's a crazy. That's insane. Sure. Try to save my money a little bit, but. That's it. That is insane. Terrapagos? You know what? Fine. I have him. You know what? Oh. Alright. Apparently it didn't want to come with me. I'm like, it's low. I can spam rogue balls at it for a while if I need to. And it's just like, no. Yeah. I don't know. I really want to like TCGs. They just always get too expensive. That's kind of my issue with them. Oh, did you see my set of eggs I pulled from like a half hour ago or so? I'll take a Grip Claw. Really just went like DNA Splicer or something. And not construction site. No, you're good. I mean, I put it in the Discord. But yeah, you don't have to, you never have to apologize for that. Like... Yeah, we'll take the Super Lore. Yeah, it has multi-lenses. Okay. Alright, Thief for sure. Alright, Mr. Hands. Oh. Gotta love early Iron Hands. Alright. Zekrom. Man, no shiny Zekrom. I think I can actually go get some more, though. I'm gonna go do that. I'm gonna go get a Zekrom egg. 5? Yeah, we have just enough. And then we're gonna keep using our vouchers. I mentioned earlier, I don't really expect to get anything from these vouchers, but you never know. You'll never get anything if you don't pull them. also let me check this. Okay. Stick that. We definitely want the lucky egg. Yep. Tier 3. Oh, very nice. I love that tier 3. Well, luckily we have Flamethrower to deal with Shedinja. Oh, good for you. That's big. Feel good to beat it? Like, did it all the way through it? I'm a little concerned about Eternatus coming up, not gonna lie. If I get a Terra Orb, I think we're fine. Man, I'd love an amulet coin. Getting a lot of value out of Magician, fortunately. You have an egg. Didn't take it, though. Yep, nothing there. Shiny chat it, but it's a dupe. Yeah, I was going through all of the Pokemon I could use candies for to get eggs. And in one batch of them, I got 2 new tier 3s I didn't have before. I pulled like 3 total after using up all my candies. 3 new tier 3 totals. Like, yeah. Excuse me. That's like 7 new tier 3s this event so far. Something like that. Just keep doing this for whenever we need it. Yo, Sawtest, what's going on? Welcome back, man. Hey, King's Rock. I still want tier 3 Gardevoir. Ooh, very nice. Did you mention that yesterday? Or did you get a normal Gengar yesterday? Like a normal shiny Gengar? Somebody got some sort of shiny Gengar yesterday. And I'm so sorry I don't remember who got what, when, or why. I just know it happened. Double Eternal Floette. Neither one of them has an egg, though. Yeah, Regigigas is doing pretty well so far. Yeah, this is a brand new Endless run to Sawtest. So you'll actually be able to go back and watch the beginning of it if you want. I talk a little bit about why I chose these Pokemon. We don't need the baton. Thanks, Focus Band. Hopefully, what's-his-face doesn't steal it. Yeah, I beat that run earlier today. Well, finished that run, I should say. Yeah, we're only on floor 225, so... Don't think you get... Okay, might have been someone else then. Yeah, nothing else here. Yeah, we started this at the beginning of the stream, so... We're actually getting so many silk scarves. I love it. One roll. Good roll. Healing charm. Yeah. The big nugget certainly was enticing, but... Okay, silk scarf is huge. Now we have like 3 soul dews and a whole bunch of silk scarves, adding 2 multi-lenses on Regigigas though. So he's just starting to do work. Like already. Once we get a Terra Orb, we'll really be in good shape. Unfortunately, we don't have anything to accelerate our gold. Like, outside of finding this, we don't have any golden punches, we don't have any amulet coins. Oops. See if the Sawsbuck had any silk scarves. Actually, do you have anything? That's something. Apom doesn't either. I'm gonna roll the Rogue Ball. Okay, we'll take that. Funny the Kamala had the Miracle Seed. New shinies you got? Tier 1 Picky Pack? Tier 2? Tier 1, 2. Yeah, it seems like it's, seems like the event's treating you well, Sawtist. There we go. Words were difficult. 49 beaks. What floor are you on, Evie? DNA splicers. Huge. Yeah, that's huge. Now... Simi-Sage can get it. Okay. Cool. Now if we find our DNA splicer, we have that all set up. Oh, that's big too. Tier 3 Sizzlypede is nice. I think I'm actually missing T3 Sizzlypede. I was trying to get it earlier. Alright, we don't want Galurk yet. That's for later. Oops. There we go. Just so we have it if we get another splicer. through Gengar Road 2. Man, this event's so good for helping people fill out their collections. The thing I'm most happy with is the egg pity system. Oh, there's a roar for Teddy Ursa. That's both of what we needed for him. Both the TMs. Now Terra Orb is just kind of the big thing. Okay, Lucky Egg. Desert. Oh, we don't have any leftovers yet. Okay, there's no Sandstorm yet. That's a help. Now there's going to be, though. Yeah, there's the Sand Spit. I'll have to heal him up right before. Tier 2. Oh, see, now you guys are making me jealous. Oh, Sandstorm didn't happen. Interesting. Alright, here's Eternatus. Reviver Seed saved me. Alright. That's big. I didn't mean to skip these, but I didn't get anything anyway. New nature. Never mind. I got a new nature. We have less than 200 left. Get a shiny one. Yeah. You can farm for it in Classic. Hopefully we have Terra Orb before we face Eternus again. Reroll once. That sucked. Alright, one more time. Blah. Yeah. Thought about the Zinc, but needed the Super Lore. Definitely a Reviver Seed. Plus, farming for candies in Classic will help you get passive and everything, too. One roll. Okay, Nugget. Alright, 4 full heal tokens is not something I mind. Arbok does get Gastro Acid, I believe, so... Might not have been an awful thing to pick up, but... Alright, our third shiny charm. Already. We haven't even had to, like, lock it in and roll. I keep forgetting... Yeah. I wish I had a Terra Orb. Not so I could, like, nullify anything, but just so I can, do more damage. I would have one-shot that Eternatus. Hey, shiny Heracross. Hold up. Yeah, I'll catch it. Plus, now we don't have to fight that Heracross. I don't want to use up too much of my gold, or dollars, money, rupees, doubloons, whatever you want to call them. Pieces of 8. Back from when I used to play Puzzle Pirates. Cotton Down is such an aggravating ability. Regigigas, no. Might give us enough to get... Like, that should give us enough for another Regigigas egg, though. Yep, and soon we're actually gonna have enough for another. Love the egg pity system. Sure. Here's that. Cotton now usually doesn't affect. Yeah, I mean, if you have nothing by priority, yeah, you don't have to worry about it at all. Okay, it's not like it was gonna ruin this run, it's just, why? I got frozen. Tri-attack actually froze me because of parental bond. Tier 2 Lanoon. It's gone now. I don't think there's a whole lot in Metropolis I actually want. Maybe Tandemaus, but... One roll. Good roll. Alright, let's see. Sure. Funny, I thought in Metropolis I'd be able to find more silk scarves. The big nugget. Guess not. I don't want a voucher. Fuck. Guess I take the rogue ball. Alright, I'll actually take this and then we'll have a chance again. Alright, we took it silk scarf. Garbodor has a lucky egg. We didn't take it. Huh. You do not have a silk scarf either. I'm more worried about you. Okay. Not that Regigigas isn't going to be able to absolutely steamroll them, but... And into the frickin' construction site. Just shoot me now. Roll once. Left. Okay. Take the lure. So I think next up on our list is like Garganacl if we see it. Yeah, if we see a Garganacl, that's probably next. I'll roll once. Okay. I think we still need tier 3 Luxray in here, because we actually got tier 3 Electivire earlier. And, like, we have 3 shiny charms already, so it wouldn't be unheard of for us to find something. Actually... No, that's fine. I was thinking about catching the Pawmot now, because it gets entrainment. But... Just gonna keep what we got for now. We need a DNA splicer. Sure. Electromorphosis and stamina. Screw that thing. We got through it, but Shiny Darkrai, look at you. You are having a very good event, Eevee. I'm a little jealous. I've gotten new tier 3s, but no like legendary or even epic egg tier 3s yet. Taking our Grip Claw. Don't need calcium. I'll take that. Alright, that's all the Soothe Bells we need for the run. One roll, sure. One roll, 2 rolls. Just Golden Punch or Amulet Coin or Terra Orb, something, please. Part of me almost wants to start locking in Ultra Ball items. Friggin' discharge. Alright. Zekrom and Reshiram? Nope. Okay. I can get another Reshiram egg, I think. I think it was at 7. But that's okay. That's another Regigigas egg. And we can hatch a whole bunch more vouchers, because you never know. Seeing as we had 140 of those egg voucher pluses. Yeah, we were like 700 eggs worth of vouchers or something. Something pretty okay. You know, not bad. Yeah, you have Lucky Egg. Take it. Friggin' Sticky Hold. We have 2 Grip Claws, Magician, and a Pickup Mon. We're going to get something from most fights. 1 roll. There we go. Terra Orb, finally. All right. That helps. Now we need to be on the lookout for Ghost Terra Shards. Also, let me check something real quick. Sorry, 1 second, guys. Okay, sorry about that. Yeah, we'll just take that. See, now I'm like looking through for silk scarves, lucky eggs, golden eggs, all that good stuff. Speaking of lucky eggs. Oh, we didn't get it. Oh well. And then, do you have ones like this? Didn't get it there either. Alright. Nope, okay. So we might be able to find a Garganackle in here. We haven't found a lot of Carbos or Protein, though. That is kind of weird. Speaking of Carbos, alright. Apparently I just needed to say something. And then you have the Silk Scarf. Didn't get it though. Oh, that extra Carbos lets, what's-his-face start to outspeed. Steel. Okay, we take this. Shiny Gyarados. One reroll. Okay. So again, Araquanid and Seaking are the ones we still need for tier 3s out of Lake. Swanna doesn't have its T3 released yet, neither does Dreadnought, but... that. Sweet. I think we still need like tier 2 and tier 3 for Alligator in here. And Shellos maybe. Actually. Oh no, we have everything for Shellos. But Totodile, yeah, we need tier 2 and tier 3. Which I'm guessing I'm just gonna have to farm for at some point, but... Game's welcome to prove me wrong. Sure. They probably have Swift Swim. Okay. That explains it. Alright, anything good in here? No, nothing new. Okay. Again, to be expected. I'm excited about the 2 Regigigas eggs. Okay, yep. I can only... You guys have no idea how happy I'll be if I get a tier 3, Regigigas. Who's 11? Oh, you. You think you... I think Gourgeist needs 15. Might as well put it out. I don't really need the damage from, what's its face? It's getting outsped anyway. We should get like a, PP max for a mat block. Yeah, we're kind of cruising through a lot right now. I'll reroll. I already rerolled twice to get that Rogue Ball tier item. Walking it in would have been expensive. Badlands with a Sandstorm, unfortunately. Which is too bad because we don't have leftovers yet. So we'll have to spend some money, probably. Maybe not. DNA splicers. Okay, that puts, Leech Seed on you. Nice. That's a big help. Oh, excuse me. Tier 3 Ticketon? Yep, there you go. You're good. You don't have to you don't have to apologize for being locked in. I get it. One more reroll. Okay, Catching Charm. Helps get it out of the pool. I am going to slap a Super Pot on it. Roll once. Focus Band. I think that's our third Focus Band on it. Yeah. Sweet. But no, Tier 3 Tinkaton is super nice to have, man. Congrats. I don't know if there's anything really in Desert we want. I don't think Garganackle can spawn out here. Another Soldew. No. I'm like, do I try to catch it? And I'm like, no. That's just... Roll once. Sure. I'll just take the XP charm. Again, trying to get as many friggin' construction site, man. Well, we at least one-shot that. I was a little worried when I saw it and it was double resist, but... I realized we haven't even gotten a Shell Bell either. Alright, let's just slap a Super Pot on it. Yeah, and then we'll grab a Big Nugget. Oh, okay. Nothing to it. Alright, anything good. Iron Crown, no shiny. Guzzlord. Iron Boulder. Buzzwole. Deoxys. It's alright. Yo, what's going on, Natasha? How you doing? Welcome on in. How's your day going so far? Also, let me do something real quick. Sorry, I forgot to do it before stream. See what we get. Nothing there. I'm just gonna take the hat. Yeah. Gonna take the hat. Yeah. Okay. Boop. Zygarde learned Dragon Darts? Insane. Dragon Darts is so good. I wish it kind of worked how it was supposed to. Where it, like, targeted each opponent if there's more than one. Like, it shoots a dart at each, but that's okay. One more. Alright. Not ideal, but we got Relic Gold. I heard a rumor that Zygarde's going to be next, like, mythical or legendary to get, legendary variant, or shiny variants, excuse me. I have not been able to confirm that, nor have I tried to confirm it. Freaking construction site! Second biome after a Paradox fight. Gonna go crazy because of it. Okay. I'll take the Carbos. Kinda hope we got that Silk Scarf, but that's okay. What did I just say? Oh, Watchog. I read that as watching. And I'm like, oh, you hope watching gets me. What did I just say? Yeah. Yes. I'm guessing it will because of how popular it is, just for its utility. Got the flinch, at least. 248 can't... Yeah, it's, Oh, not Gen 1. I forget what generation it is. Yeah, I have a couple of candies on it, too. You know, one or two. Yeah, it's a good game. Yeah, it's a good game to be playing, especially during the event. Yeah, I have over 1,000 candies for it, Eevee. Yeah, the event's a really good time to be playing it either as a returning player or as a new player, even. Pidgey's getting up there for me as well in terms of how many candies I have for it. I don't think either one of them is stuff I want. I actually would have preferred Power Plant this go through. Because I can get something with entrainment in the Power Plant. Nope. But hey, that's six candies for our favorite big boy. Straight to jungle. Okay, do I need anything for pants here? No. Okay. take it. Does Ariados get gastroacid? No, nothing in Gen 2 gets gastroacid. Thought I got something we needed, but I guess not. Reroll once. Not from here. Not when it's wild, I can't. I'd have to back out. And go to the main menu. I just have these, like... I have this search decks, and then I have these tabs. Pastor acid? Yeah, I just use this. I use it enough, it's basically a bookmark for me, so... Pastor acid, I like it. Do you... I don't want to spend a Master Ball on these yet. Ooh, a golden egg. Nice. Does Gengar get Curse and Disable? It does not. Okay. I actually never do that. I didn't know that. I so rarely get to it from there. Today I learned. Dust Noir can do this, so if I just go Darkest Lariat and then just like, they shouldn't KO, right? Yeah. Oh. Fuck you, I guess. Shiny Galurk. I'm still not going to take it, but there it is. Desert again. There's the Sand Spit. Pheromosa. Okay. Oh, right. I forgot Pheromosa is made out of paper. Sure. Oh, alright. Did think that was actually going to KO it. Sure. Cool. We've stalled out just a bit trying to find stuff. I don't think... I'm trying to think of like what I might be missing. Is it? No. Okay. Somebody picked up a silk scarf. Damn it. All that rolling just to get Relic Gold. Hypno. Yes. I had to check. Alright, so Hypno can get Curse and Disable. So if we get ourselves a DNA Splicer... that's going to be a lot of value. Although Garganak will be more valuable. I got a T3 Tailo earlier today, so we don't need that anymore here. Sure. Sharp beak. I'll just take that now. DNA Splicer. So we went to Sable. Actually, I didn't see if it actually gets both through a great... Alright, we still need Curse on a TM for it. So what I'm going to do... we'll keep them fused for now. Just till I get that TM. Hopefully it doesn't take too long. In the meantime, we can find the next thing we're looking for. So it's a great TM. Celestial is a bit of a pain. Oh, okay. Guess we're just that strong right now. Cool. Back to the ancient ruins. Sure. Well, I should redo my lures at some point. They're getting low. Okay. That's something at least. Covet. Ghost. You get one of the Ghost Terror Shards. One-shotting. Alright. Regigigas. Mew. New nature on Mew. Was that the last one we needed? Or Mewtwo? Hold up. Oh, no. We still need a couple more. But it's one of the ones we were missing. It's one of the ones we were missing. So what we can do... Seven. And then... Okay, we're not there yet. We can get more stuff from the I Gotcha. Again, might as well use all these up. And then whenever I'm off, not streaming, I'll, go through and buy a whole bunch of candy ones. But I don't want to take the time going through the spreadsheet, especially because right now it's not quite working. The new update has it thrown off a little bit. Gorgeist, Pebble. Should actually put Gorgeist out. We're not getting Psychic Terrain right now, so... Wide lens on your mask. Got the lucky egg. Roll once. Rock Tomb, we'll just take the nugget. Alright, no Garganackle, unfortunately. Sure. Reviver Seed. Luckily, both of these are pretty slow. Okay, I was like, in case we don't one-shot them. If we're lucky, we'll get the lucky egg. Black glasses. That's alright. Last ability charm? Yeah, that maxes out ability charms for us. So they're gone from the Rogue Ball tier pool now. 69 eggs. Nice. Nothing new in here, though. There's still lots of stuff we can actually find along the beach. Carracosta, Sandygast, Crustle, Keldeo. Those are some of the big ones we're missing. That's the last healing charm? Yeah, so we have 5 healing charms as well. Does Cloyster get Soak? I don't think so, right? No. Still some extra luck for us. Does it get Powder Snow? I don't think so, but... No, okay. Powder Snow is something we want on the Gorgeist. Toxic, I'll just take this. So we still need Gastro Acid, Entrainment, and Soak and Salt Cure. There's the other Ghost Terra shard. That's all the Ghost Terras we need. Do I need a Alolan Sandshrew? No, we have everything for it. Does Bruxish get Soak? No. Okay. Take down fire. Let's roll once. I'm pretty sure Ninetales does, though. Yeah, it does. Okay. We're not going to use it yet, but it's good to know it gets it. Blacephalon! Frickin' Snowcloak. See if we get anything good in the sea. Don't need the Luminion. Although... we could have taken it for the soak. But you know what? I'm going to grab it for the soak. Soak is more important than Powder Snow. Another grip claw. I'm not going to reroll again, but... hoping to get something else out of it. Yeah, I'll just take that. Nope, nothing new in there either. Okay, looking at natures. Sure. I'm still looking for the curse TM. Dark Pulse? No, not so much. One more. Okay, so we have both the moves we want on Teddy Ursa for TMs. We have both the Terra Shards. Mega Punch, no. Let's roll once more. That. Got there. Okay. I forgot to Terra, but it doesn't matter for this fight. One reroll. One reroll at Rogue Voltier? Sure, okay. I don't want to get too greedy, but... One more? Nature's Power? No. Okay. Alright, no change for Garganackle. Maybe. Maybe. Don't think we need a Reviver Seed. Yeah, I'll just take that. Part of me, like, almost wanted to lock in the 3 Great Ball tier items just to try to get the curse. Okay, that is for Luminion who gets Soak. As much as I want that Soul Dew, this is more important, I think. Last thing we need is Salt Cure on that. Oops. That I completely screwed all that up. Here we go. I think I just pressed the button too soon to unsplice them. Unfortunately, no Garganackle again. So we have Soak. I doubt there's anything with entrainment in here. Yeah. I don't think we were able to get anything with entrainment before the 500 fight with Eternatus. Or 450. Never mind, we're not at 500 yet. Guess I could just catch a Torkoal. Does Turtonator get curse? No. Just take the nugget. Does Magcargo? No. Camerupt does, though? Yeah, Camerupt gets it at level 29. So if we just go ahead and catch that, we can unfuse. Don't have to do it now in case we do find the TM, but this gives us a little bit of wiggle room. Yeah, a little bit of wiggle room is nice. DNA splicer. So, I have to unsplice beforehand. All right, redo this. Forgot we can't unsplice in the shop. We get rid of, I think, Thunderbolt. So we need 2 Gastro Acids, a Powder Snow, and a Salt Cure. And Entrainment, right. Entrainment is kind of important for the entrainment comp. Yes. Oh, you're already there. I need Soothe Bell. I'll just take that. Gotta love it. Okay. Okay. Jirachi. Iron Treads. New nature on Iron Treads. I'll take it. How many were we missing? Oh, we're still missing 5 on it. And it doesn't have all of its variants. That could be a bit of a pain to farm, but... Shiny Quaquaval? Back to the beach. Well, let's go ahead and use these up. So let me send this text real quick. I can't type on my phone. Okay. There we go. They should be fine. I think Gorgeist is probably almost ready to get an egg. I should check that. Take the Master Ball. Tier 3 Barbaracle. That's kind of cool. Yeah, it is. This is too. Again, we don't need anything for Barbaracle. We have it completely done. I think that's the first Tier 3 this run, though. That's neat. Sure. I gotta replace my lures. Start with that one. Marini doesn't get... No. Amulet coin. We finally get one. Alright. That makes me feel better. I don't know. Malamar seems like the type of weird thing that might be able to learn, like Gastro Acid or Entrainment. Take the nugget. I like to get more Carbos and stuff. Such an unsatisfying sound whenever it's not very effective. Yeah, nothing in there. Okay. Seabed has exciting stuff. Yeah. Don't have the speed to outspeed that yet. Not enough Carbos. Nope. Still don't have shell bells or leftovers. I just realized that. 460 floors in, haven't gotten either one, but we've got like 4 focus bands. Alright. Still nothing for the Regigigas. Alright, Cave, chance for Garganackle. Garganackle. Perfect. Now we just hope for a quick DNA splicer. See if it knows Salt Cure. Or if we have... we'll teach it to it. Like, we're not going to replace the Garganackle with anything, so I'm fine using that now. Alright, Lake... Again, there's nothing we're going to get instead of Garganackle, so it doesn't matter. Only thing that's kind of higher on the priority list in Salt Cure is Map Block, but we got it super early on. Soldew, very helpful. Still need tier 3 Araquanid. Well, we would have found Greninja here anyway. I don't think our luck is maxed out right now. Tier 2 Laleep, I don't think we have the tier 3. No, we do. Okay. Back to the beach. Again, I don't mind the beach. There's things we need on it. Yeah, welcome back, Sawtust. I'm going to try to roll until we get DNA Splicer. There it is. Mask. Garganackle. What are the ching... Like, I didn't check, but I think this Garganackle might have Sturdy too. Nah, it's Clear Body. That's too bad. If it had Sturdy, I was going to be so happy. Alright, so we have to find a Sturdy mod. Adore tokens? That's why you gotta get multi-lens. That's why multi-lens is so important. Oops. There we go. See, that's what I would love. I want nothing but double battles. It's all I want. Just give me double battles. All day long. Corguy's already getting close to another egg. Sure. See if this Golem has Sturdy. No, he's Galvanized. Okay. Don't even know if it can get Sturdy, to be honest. So, that form at least. I could check, but eh. More Carbos. This is great. For 2 hours, okay. I'd like to get something besides that voucher. Well, that was not helpful. So we need a rock type with a rock, ground, or steel type with sturdy, entrainment, and 2 gastroacids mons. And powder snow, I think. And powder snow. And lots of Carbos. I still don't think we're fast enough to outspeed this Barracuda. Oh, we are! That's huge. Yeah, that's really nice. Because... yeah, there's not going to be anything down here. Oh, gotcha. I mean, that can work as long as you don't care too much about getting to the end of Endless. Because after a while, Brute Force just isn't going to work anymore. That's why I start fusing all my guys together. Okay, that doesn't have anything. And I don't think Woobat gets entrainment, no. Another amulet coin. Like to see it. Does Shuckle get Gastroacid? No, nothing in Gen 2 gets Gastroacid. I need to remember that. Well, I mean, deeper Endless runs will let you do that, though. That's the thing. That's why you do Endless. See if this is sturdy. Yeah, that's okay. You know what? Yeah, this has sturdy, so now if we get a DNA splicer, we're good. Yo, Splitter, how you been, man? It's been a while. What's going on? It does, but not naturally. At least I don't believe so. Unless I completely missed it here, but... oops. Where's Shuckle? There it is. Level 45. Oh, it didn't show up. Alright. I guess that's what I get for looking at this. Alright, good to know. Ooh, barely lived. 4 eggs. Mewtwo, nothing. Iron Leaves, nothing. Articuno, I have everything. Brute Bonnet, okay. Eternatus is gone. Good to know. I will keep that in mind, Eevee. Nah, I'll just start using the Sandstorm decks more. Appreciate it, though. Shiny Weezing exploded? Yep. They like to do that. They like to go boom. Finally a leftovers. I also think it was a boss Shuckle, and I'm like, do I really want to use a Master Ball on it? Can I get DNA splicers? No. Okay. I'll just replenish my money with that. Alright, last shiny charm. Maxed out on shiny charms. Sweet. Yeah, Lilligant gets entrainment. DNA splicers. Perfect. Do you already know entrainment? You do. All right, I'm going to full heal you. All right, so now entrainment's done. So now we need 2 gastro acids and a powder snow and a sturdymon. There's another golden egg. Okay. Where have you been up to, Splitter? Let's take that. Oops. Let's Cherum. Take the max lore. I don't even need to check. I know neither one of them get it. Or are sturdy. Same here. Okay, I'm not going to worry about that. I don't want a voucher. I will take that, though. Shiny Frigoraph, but we already have everything we need for it. So we can go ahead and KO it. So Viper gets it, though, right? Yeah, so Viper gets it. There's Lariat, Dark Void. Another leftovers. All right, everything's starting to come together. Just grab that. Yeah, I'm going to focus on the gastro acids before the sturdy. Or at least one gastro acid. Yeah, that's okay. That +3 defense would be nice if I didn't have Darkest Lariat. Yeah, okay, that's fine. Do I have every nature for Viper? I should. Yeah, okay. Wanted to double check. Don't know why I wouldn't, but... Yeah, I don't think we're getting all the way through that Glamora. Yeah. It's fine. Man, they love getting +3 defense. Another golden egg. Holy cow. Exco, you don't have to apologize, man. Thanks for stopping in at all. Just started a new endless run, so we're getting it going. Nothing crazy. Yeah, you never have to apologize for that, man. I wanted DNA splicers. Alright, there's a golden punch. That should help a little bit. That's our first one of the run. Oh boy. Nice. DNA splicers. There's and a shiny stack attacker. Alright, in that case. Use one of my Master Balls. Yeah, it's still nice to have, though, and I think it was the best one there. Helps me reroll a little more aggressively. Oh, right. That's fine. Oh, alright. I'm trying to be more aggressive. I'm trying to be more aggressive. Nope. I'm not going to use a, not going to use a Master Ball on it, but if it's going to... There we go. And it has sturdy. Perfect. Alright, Power Plant is good. Ideally, I'll get a DNA Splicer. Actually, no. Sorry, I forgot. We already got Entrainment. Yeah, we already got Entrainment. Yeah, I had some pretty crazy luck on, like, the candy eggs earlier, Exco. It was nice. Unfortunately, I used them all up on, like, the common and rare eggs and didn't, have any left for the epic and legendary eggs. I got a couple new natures, though. I have less than 200 left. So that's kind of cool. Yeah, it's up. Yeah, what's that? 197, and then I think I've gotten 2 new ones at least. So we're at 195. Okay. You know, let's do this. You think you're too set? You mean like your run's all set up? I think that's enough for another Gorgeist egg. Yeah. You can get one too. I love that Regigigas only costs 6 eggs. Or 6 candies now. That egg pity system is going to be huge for me. Going to be absolutely massive. Yeah, it's amazing. Have they released patch notes yet? Or, like, changelog? I haven't looked, actually. I'll check now. Oh, that's so aggravating, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, it might be on GitHub, but just... it's just aggravating. I know it's not a big deal in the grand scheme of things, but... yeah, I usually don't look at the GitHub stuff. Oh, damage is starting to fall off a little bit. I'll catch that Araquanid. Oops. Again, we need the tier 3 for it. I'll grab the last berry pouch. I thought about freezing it and then re-rolling to try to get DNA splicers, but I'll take the berry pouch. Gets it out of the Rogue Ball tier pool. Nine Rogue Ball. Yep. That used to be the way I did it all the time too, and I'm like, this might be overkill. A Regieleki? Okay. I know there's still stuff we need for Regieleki. We need the tier 3 and 1 nature. That might give us enough whenever we go back. Nope. Yeah, I can start being a little more aggressive. Yeah. DNA splicers. Nice. Oops. Almost did that. Alright. I mean, besides, like, leftovers and berries and stuff, that Yamask is ready. Has all the moves it needs, unless I really screwed something up. Nope. It's all set. Next up is Gastroacid, and we need a Powder Snowmon. Because I don't think... Corvin? Oh, no, I'm looking at Curse. We already dealt with that. I don't think... yeah. Okay. More Carbos. I should start to put a couple on Gorgeist, but... yeah, I'll take that. Alright, gotta go through and see if I have any silk scarves laying anywhere. Nope, doesn't look like it. Okay. We'll get there. Need more proteins or something. That was Tadbulb. Alright, we have all the natures for it. That 2 Carbos? It is. Alright, fine. Never mind. I'm not gonna spend a Master Ball on it, but wouldn't have mind being able to catch it in case I wanted to fuse. Kind of just stockpiling money for now until we find something we need. Why? Don't need to nerf your Watchog. Just let it have fun. Alright, I'm going to be a little more aggressive re-rolling, actually. We can try to get shell bells and stuff. Or not. That was sad. You say that like it's an issue. An HP up. No. Master Ball. Yeah, nothing here. Back to the construction site. Imagine. Oh, well, yeah. That it's a problem, but... Alright, shell bell. Another stack of Taka. Oh, it helps if I Terra, but still. There we go. Take the XP charm. Another focus band. And another stack of Taka. We've seen so many of them. Okay. Figured I'd try one, but I'm not going to screw around with it. Yeah. I forgot about Pony Island. I don't care about Zinks. Take Maxlor. Another one? Okay, sure. Looks like this one might actually have a Carbos. Nope, it's an iron. My bad. Fuck you. There we go. Of course, we're back in the construction site loop. Okay. I was going to say, if it's sturdy, I would have had time to unfuse it. Blah. Alright, see if we can catch them a champ at least. Oh, I also want to catch something with Dragon Tail. That's what I forgot about. Not that I'm going to find anything with that in freaking construction site loop, but... This loop sucks. Yeah, Arcaludon and a Noivern can show up on the plains, I think. But... it's just giving me more of an excuse to complain about construction site loop, that's all. Alright, it's an egg. There. Okay. One more Gastro Acid, Powder Snow, Dragon Tail. Alright, we can get one for you. One for you. Not one for you yet. Okay. Friggin' love it. It's so peak. It really is. Yeah. Yep. Alright, so I said Gastro Acid. I think I'm going to take the Arcanine. Oops. Okay, 2 Silk Scarves, a Carbos, yeah. Good find. Seeing if it'll actually upgrade to Master Ball tier. No, I'll take the Amulet Coin then. One reroll. Sure. I know we have Illuminate on Gourgeist, but I don't know. I get paranoid for some reason. We're probably getting close to hatching legendary eggs. I bet we do it at 600. Sure. I'm hoping to get mostly set up today. And then we can run. I'm hoping to stream in the morning. We'll see how much energy I have. There we go. Alright. I'll take the focus band. I just wanted a DNA's placer, not 3 multi-lenses in a row. Guess I could have reset and just grabbed one of the multi-lenses, but... Don't need a Swoobat, so... I'm pretty sure I don't. Okay. Perfect. We're not one-shotting the Paradox Mons, but we're doing okay against them. Frickin' fog. I'm not going to spend a Master Ball on it. There's the other Gastro Acid. Don't think Gulpin needs any natures. Yeah, we have all of them. I was hoping one of them would have upgraded. It's fine. Excuse me, sorry about that. Can't get rid of this freaking cough. Alright. Getting plenty of King's Rocks, I guess. I think we have 6 so far. Sure. Don't think there's any... I mean, Noivern's here, but the Gastro Acid right now is more important than the Dragon Tail. Yeah. Alright. Making sure we were still good on lures. Also. Yeah, okay. I was gonna say, I should double check that I'm good on all Woobat variants too. Which we are. Also. I was checking my fantasy football score. I lost my championship, but I wanted to see by how much. If we're at 1.5, can we roll that to a DNA splicer? No. Another multi-lens. DNA splicer? Nope. I know I'm gonna get the DNA splicers when I have, like, nothing good to fuse. Okay. Sure. Don't need a Marine. Like, we don't need anything else for Marini. Tier 3 Stunfisk. I don't think there's anything we need for it, though. That's not Galarian. I think this is normal. Yeah. We've seen like 3 or 4 tier 3s already this run, which is kind of crazy. Okay. Big one. We'll roll it till it's not a voucher. One more. DNA Splicer. So that's Delphox with Swalot. And I'll just use a Memory Mushroom whenever I can. Alright. Dragon Tail. Powder Snow. Sturdymon? No Sandstorm. No, we already got a Sturdymon. Duh, I don't need that. Gastro Acid. There we go. So that's all set. So yeah, Dragon Tail is the next thing. Noibat can spawn in cave. Two Crobats. Okay, and we can get ourselves another Gorgeist egg. Probably getting fairly close to another Regigigas egg too. Yeah, we actually were there. Aren't we missing something for Sizzlipede? Oh, we're missing the tier 2. Missing the tier 2 and we found the tier 3. It's alright. We at least get 2 eggs out of it. Mountain. Yeah, we're nowhere close to being able, like, to wanting to fuse Gourgeist with a Mega Pidgeot. That's down the line. I'll catch the Unfazant. Oops. As long as I don't KO it. Altari can learn Dragon Tail, right? No, it can't. A dragon type that can't learn it. Alright. Stop giving me the G-Max mushroom. I know why it's giving it to me, but still. I have to release it. Okay. Release it in battle screen, which I'm going to do. Although I do like the lock, but I don't want it clouding up the Rogue Ball tier pool. Yeah, I don't want it. Altaria can't. Oops, that's what I want. So weird to see a Medicham in here. Sizzlipede. Sizzlipede. Okay. Worth a try. Alright, what I'm going to do is we are going to get more stuff from the gacha. So I'll probably go to floor 750 and then wrap it up for the night. So about 100 more floors. Hopefully I'll be back in the morning as long as I got enough energy. Sorry. My phone does not want to type tomorrow when I swipe. It'll give me timepiece. Just anything except for tomorrow. Weirdest thing. Haxorus shows up in the mountains, doesn't it? That's something we could potentially see. Or if it was to give me like a tier 3 Ho-Oh, that would be fine too. I'd be okay with that. Or Tinglu. Right, glad we only have one floor of Sandstream to worry about. One more. Sure. Back to Volcano. All right. Let me just... Torkoal. I could not remember the name. Yeah, I didn't think so. That's too bad, Exco. Hopefully you'll get a little bit more time before the event ends, since it runs for 2 weeks instead of like kind of the more usual 10 days. I should start dumping some Carbos into Gorgeist as well. Turdinator doesn't get Dragon Tail either. Alright. Catch the last couple days? Okay. So that's something at least. Well, I don't see anything new in there. So that's fine. Alright, come on, Beach. Give me something good. There's so many things I need here. These are things I have completely unlocked. I don't even need them for the candies right now. I've literally haven't seen a Pokemon on the beach that I don't have everything unlocked for. Like this set of 5. Alright, Sandygast. I'm not going to try to catch it, but at least it's something. Island. Okay. Yeah, I'm hoping to make really good progress on natures, but also just shinies in general, Exco. Start making that bigger push for 300. Cool, we can get that. You know what, screw it. So, going for 300 isn't my top priority right now. It is natures and IVs after the event is done. But sure. Yeah. Cool. Silk Scarf! Love to see it. Sure. DNA splicers. Let's make sure we have Dragon. Wait, is Dragon Tail only a TM on it? Great TM. It is. You know what? I'm going to do it anyway. It'll free up a spot. Yeah, that's fine. long as I don't accidentally skip over it, we'll be alright. Nope, nothing new there. Nope, no new natures. Okay. Powder snow is what we're looking for now. Which, we're in the right biome for it. Although I don't think either one of these can do it. So. Sure. Swine can, though. Actually, I know Jinx can. So we'll just do this. In here, it's Galarian Moltres and Zacian. Specifically a tier 2 of Zacian. Galarian Moltres is tier 2 or 3. You know what, I'll just take a focus band. I gotta remember to keep my eye out for the, Alright, Galarian Articuno. Yeah, sorry. Must be getting a little tired. I actually think I finished all the natures on Galarian Moltres earlier. Oh, no, we have 3. No, never mind. Yeah, we finished all of the, all of them for Galarian Moltres earlier. Which was really nice to get done. There it is. Nice. Now we can kind of just catch whatever. I might go just for legendaries. Yeah. I'll probably just go for legendaries or shinies, and if they have extra Carbos, that's a bonus. Nice! All I had to do was ask. Look at this beautiful boy. W event indeed. Fun fact, this was the last shiny I needed for my shiny decks. And it has 1 protein. It doesn't even have Carbos. But hey, that's big. Oh, I should probably buy a couple eggs with it. Can buy exactly 2. Yeah, that was nice. I heard the music change. I'm like, wait. Should still be able to get it. Yeah. Oh, okay. Still can't get a tier 3 Araquanid or Sea King, but tier 2 Galarian Articuno apparently is fine. Oh, that feels so nice. I wasn't expecting anything like that while we're still kind of in the setup phase. It is. It really is, because I've hatched 183 of them total. Again, a lot aren't candy eggs, but still. And who knows how many I've seen in the wild. I could probably actually... I don't know if it keeps track of that, actually. Don't need... We saw a tier 3 Stunfisk earlier, but... Man. Now we get a good biome at 696. And we don't even get all of it. We get 4 floors of it. So it does... No, we have everything. We have all the natures for Galarian Articuno. I thought so, but I figured I'd double check. Volcanion and Galarian Articuno. What do you know? Not even the one we bought, just happened to be from the Epic Egg. Oops. Yeah, exactly. I don't think there's anything in Metropolis outside of maybe like tier 3 Tandem Mouse we want. And tier 3 Furfrou, I guess. But even then, those aren't, like, super exciting. Don't care about Linoon. I think Linoon was one of the first ones I had all 3 variants on. Wait, that's... Okay. Didn't realize we weren't maxed on catching charms yet. I believe so. Tier 3 yesterday. Actually, I guess we're missing tier 2 Morpeko. I thought we had them all. And a DD2, yeah, we're missing tier 3. Alright, so there's more in here than I thought. They're not going to let me see any of them, but I guess there's more than I need. I try to use Indeedee whenever it's Pokerus as well. Yamper was my 200th tier 3. Fun little fact. You found it. Which tier 3 did you... Oh, the mouse? Yeah, it's I'm missing tier 2 and tier 3 of it. Which is a little frustrating. Yeah, I think after the event's done, I might take like an evening and try to strategize. Fucking construction site. Strategize out how to best go about finishing everything. Not in terms of variance per se. Although that might be part of it, but... You've had, yeah, it has. You've gotten a lot of stuff. Oh, right. I need to keep an eye out for Dragon Tail TM. I completely forgot about that. Hopefully I didn't miss it. I just wasn't looking for it. Could have got the Archaludon there, too. Yeah, I know. That's what made me think of it. And I'm just like, oh, well, fuck me, I guess. Okay, it's not something that's super necessary, but something I'm trying to add in. Shiny Tracheon? Alright. Nice. Silk Scarf and some other goodies. Carbos again. Oh, nope. Three protein and a carbos. Alright, that's pretty good fusion stuff. If we get there. Hi, friend. It's not shiny, but... 5 carbos. 2 silk scarves? Alright. You win. Gonna run out of master balls. Man, this run's been a little insane already. Oops. I could buy it. Those 2 candies gave us just enough. Unfortunately, I don't think we're going to hatch it today since we're stopping at 750. Or we're not going to hatch it on stream, at least. I'll definitely post in the Discord if I get anything from it. Stomping Tantrum. Can we get splicers? Splicers. That's a good amount of extra carbos into it. I think it had 5. I saw Dragon Cheer. Gonna try to stock up on Rogue Balls a little bit. Can Seviper get Dragon Tail without a, It's a great TM. Okay. I don't care about the vouchers, really. Not right now, at least. Later on in a run, sure. Or really early on when you don't have rerolls. Sure. It's a nugget at least, I guess. Alright, nothing. We got an IV. Was that the IV we were missing? Like, was that the only one? Galar, Articuno. Yes, that was the IV we were missing. This one doesn't matter. Outstanding. So now we're just missing the tier 3 for it. Regigigas. Pumpkaboo. Okay. Gives us enough for another Regigigas egg. Yo, Termos, what's going on? How you doing? Welcome on in. You're catching the tail end of the stream. We're wrapping up in 12 floors. Sorry about that, but... starting to run out of energy just a bit. What are you up to tonight? Okay, yeah. I think the only dragon types that can show up in the meadow... Can Applin evolution show up in meadow, or is that plains? Ampharos is also a TM. As long as you enjoy pixel art and aren't trying to sell it, that's good to have hobbies. Okay, it can show up here. And it can't learn Dragon Tail. Appleton? Why? I just wasn't scrolled down enough? Alright, we'll reset. Just let... Termos, just let your, you don't even have to think about what you're gonna do. Just kind of let your hands decide what they're gonna do and go from there. Sometimes that's how I used to write poetry. It's just stream of consciousness writing. You get an idea and you just run with it. We didn't unsplice, so we actually can't use that right now. Well, I can do it for the next one. I mean, hey, maybe that's your thing. Maybe you could just work on perfecting that. If that's where your mind ends up, run with it. Oh, will it? Interesting. Okay. I actually didn't know that's how it worked. Oh, wait, did they change that recently? They changed that in the Halloween patch. Oh, alright. I guess I've never tried it, so I actually didn't know. Well, now I know. That's helpful to know. Thanks, man. I learn something new every day. Most days. Kinda. Sometimes. Once a week. That should be enough, right? Yeah. Aww. I still need tier 2 Cosma. Alright. And fucking construction site. God. Gonna make me mauled. Alright, let's see how we're looking before we wrap it up for the night. Thanks to everyone for hanging out. I'll try to be back tomorrow. I got family coming in, but probably not till the afternoon. So if I get my butt out of bed in time. So we're at 98.6 on Nature's. I don't expect a ton of change in that. We're at 66.7 for Epic Shinies. Okay, they stayed the same. Maybe they updated before I looked at it, but... Evil Biome Loop? Yeah, it's horrible. Luckily, I'm not looking for anything, like many Pokemon anymore. I'm just looking for DNA Splicer and then Carbos food. So it's not like I'm trying to find super specific stuff. But still. It's, But I mean, almost at 90% of tier 2 shinies now. The max IVs actually hit 98%. The Galarian Articuno might have done that. Yeah, unfortunately, the candy checklist on this spreadsheet's a little wonkers. Like, saying I can get Spearow with a shiny variant, but I only have 4 candies. So I'm sure they're working on it. But... Yep. So... Anyway, thank you for hanging out, guys. Again, I should be back tomorrow. And if I play a little more tonight and hatch something cool, I'll put it on the Discord. Thanks again. Have a good night. Take care. Thanks, man. Yeah, good luck. Hopefully I'll see you near the end of it. And have a good holiday.